Hello everyone and welcome back to our community. I'm always doing this with my hands. If you're new, I'm Jen. I focus on all things health, wellness, and self-care. And as you can tell by the title, I am a part-time content creator. So that means Sundays for me are work days. I do a bunch of content creation during the week. I'm doing editing and such at night. I am answering, any brand emails during the day. As you can imagine, it is really a lot. And not only do I do YouTube, but I also have a podcast, which is a whole business in itself, honestly. There's the pitching, there's the scheduling, there's the making the podcast outline, then actually doing the full hour podcast recording. Then you have to edit the podcast recording. Then you have to upload it and do all the show notes and that type of, description, title, all that stuff. And then you have to create all the graphics to then promote the podcast on Instagram. So that is like the short, quickie version of what it's like to have a podcast. Don't even need to do a whole 10-minute video about it. I just spit it out right there because coffee works wonders. Take a breath, Jen. Essentially, Sundays I reserve for recording podcasts. Today I'm recording 2 podcasts. One is with Evolve by Erica. If you've been watching my channel or following me on Instagram or, just following me really anywhere, I think I've spoken about it on the podcast too, then you know that I've been doing her Kundalini breathwork and meditations like I just did this morning. It's been changing my life, so I've been waiting for this podcast episode. I can't wait to record with her. Later at 2 p.m. I'm recording with Organized Jane. That's her Instagram name. She started as a home organizer, but now she just organizes your whole life, your business, all of that stuff. So really fascinated by that. I'm excited to record those today, but we have so much else to get done today as well. So I'm gonna take you down here to my to-do list. First of all, can I just say these are the best pens in the entire world. They're in my Amazon shop. I'll link it in the bio because I'm obsessed. So here's my to-do list. Yesterday I sent podcast outlines for today. I'm doing MadFit for 30 days for you guys. You voted in the community tab. I'm always having you guys vote on my content. Okay, but let's go back to the top. So I tried a celebrity diet. I did Sakara's 3-day detox program, which Gwyneth Paltrow, Chrissy Teigen, like all these celebrities. Oh my God, I have to, hello? Last night I edited the podcast that is going up tomorrow, which is Sorry Diskin. Such an incredible episode about intuitive eating. So I edited the podcast, but I have to record the intro for that today because I reflect on the week. So I record it the day before it goes out. Then I have to edit the intro and finalize the podcast and get that up for you guys because that always goes live at 6 a.m. on Mondays. We got to get a reel up on the Dare to Self-Care podcast Instagram today from this week's episode. I'm late on that. Wink Wines, the wine subscription. They sent me a box of wines for Ethan and I to review. Always a really funny video, so I'm excited for that. I want to film a reel, probably not today because there's way too much going on, but keeping it on the list for this week. I have a bunch of reel ideas. Hope that didn't overwhelm you as much as it just overwhelmed me. It's all good. I love this stuff, but I think going through the to-do list is helpful in these productive vlogs because you can just see like a holistic view of how much really goes into it. And if you're doing it full time, you can really, save up so much energy working on, the creative aspects of it. But when you are doing it part-time and you have a really busy full-time job like I do, you have to reserve a whole day Sunday for things like this. And my boyfriend's calling me, so.
Jen.
Yeah?
Oh, whew, you scared me. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Good. What are you doing?
Vlogging.
What are you vlogging?
Productive day in my life.
What are you doing that's so productive?
I'm recording 2 podcasts. I'm editing a video. I'm recording the podcast intro that's going up tomorrow. Then I have to edit and finalize that podcast. Do you want me to keep going?
No. Not making me feel bad about not doing it.
So it is 9:35. We have to record a podcast at 11. So I'm quickly going to get an Instagram up on Dare to Self-Care. And as you can see, the reels that I make are like this. I'll show you.
People are always going to talk badly about people till the end of time. Like, that's never going to change. So you can't let that affect what your life ends up being.
So in order to make that, while I'm editing the episode, I always, to make it easier for myself, pull out quotes. And I did not make it as easy for myself this time. I didn't put the timestamps. I have to open Final Cut Pro where I edited it. I have to pull out the quote. Then I have to put closed captions on them, like subtitles. And then I drop them into that graphic template that I made, or that my graphic designer made. clothing. I just got starving, so we're gonna heat up some oatmeal that I made yesterday. Thankful to myself yesterday for making this because I don't have time. So there's just oats, water, milk, mashed banana, and egg white in here, and then I'll mix in some peanut butter and berries and pumpkin seeds. And that's that. There's also chia seeds and flax seeds in here, I forgot. Just keep it in here, put some peanut butter in.
And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know.
That's breakfast. We are getting crowded over here. Let someone else's opinion steer you away from your purpose or your passion or your happiness or your own fulfillment. Instead of letting that actually change the whole path of your life, take it as a moment to show you who you don't want to be friends with, who you don't want to act like, how you don't want to treat others. Okay, looks cute on the feed.
Because you don't know who you're going to meet.
I just posted that reel, which makes me feel really productive by 10:30 a.m. One less thing to do. So we have an 11 a.m. interview. Just gotta set up my mic. What I like to do is I light a candle and I always make tea for every podcast episode. So I used to be the person, since I am a coffee addict, if I was filming a YouTube video, if I had a job interview, I always drank like a large cold brew, like always. Recently, when I'm filming, when I'm recording a podcast, when I have something, you know, that I'm excited for or anxious about or that I want the right energy for, I've been drinking hot tea instead. Coffee makes you really jittery and anxious and talkative, and it's just not as enjoyable to listen to or to feel. So for podcasting, I want to avoid any nerves. I want to feel really in tune, and like it's all about self-care. Like I want it to be a soothing situation. I want to feel really relaxed. I don't want to get any nerves. I just want to be like really in tune, one-on-one with the person, which is why I stopped doing them on camera as well. I just want to feel like it's really intimate. It's 10:30. What shall we do? I think I'll make some graphics for tomorrow. Or should I move my body? Which one is it gonna be? I think stretch. We have so much to do, but it's so important to, during these productive days, in order to sustain your energy and keep going and not burn yourself out, I need to be doing things for myself throughout the day. So I'll stretch now. We'll do my Mad Fit workout in between podcast episodes. With that being said, let's take these next few minutes to stretch. I like to watch a YouTube video while I'm stretching. Here's my setup. I have my candle lit, my mic, my tea. One thing is missing. Here it is. This is my Plant Therapy Throat Chakra Essential Oils roller. I love an essential oil roller. I put it on my wrist. I don't know if it actually does anything in terms of like my throat chakra, but I just figured I have this because they sent it to me, so I might as well use it for when I'm podcasting because it's all about communication, your throat chakra, so like why not? Like I said, I like to just really relax and like get in podcasting mode. I'll link this down below because Plant Therapy is such a great essential oil. I always only get Plant Therapy. They're on Amazon as well because they're 100% pure and natural, but like at an affordable price. So I always get Plant Therapy. Cheers. Yeah, but it says, what does it say? Yeah, do that first, don't worry. There's some technical difficulties. I'm kind of glad this is on camera. Yeah, just make sure that it's not the MacBook microphone and it's the one that you attached. Okay, yes, I think we're good now. We can take a deep breath. Hi, Erica, I'm so excited to have you. I think everyone who follows me on either Instagram, podcast, YouTube knows that I've been waiting for this, so welcome to the podcast. I am so obsessed with her. Oh my God, she just mentioned me in her story. What did she say?
This is my piece after recording a podcast all about Kundalini. Jen is the sweetest. I'm so excited to be featured on her podcast.
You saw how lit up she feels. I feel the same way after recording. It was an hour conversation and it could have lasted way longer. I'm uploading this one next Monday, even though I have some other episodes in the pipeline that I've already recorded, just because it means so much to me. It lights me up. I feel called to share it as soon as possible. So that will be out next Monday, which is in a few days from when you're seeing this vlog. So I just feel like this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, and I love her so much. So, okay, it is 12:25. So now I have until 2 until my next podcast. I think we're gonna work out right now before I get really hungry. Let's do a Mad Fit workout, then I will eat lunch. In light of mixing it up, I've been drinking a lot of detox tea, but I just got a bunch more Sakara tea, so I'm gonna do this digestive one. Peppermint, meadowsweet, and gentian. Peppermint is always great for my stomach, so let's pop that in there. Okay, I have a little bit of detox left mixed with the peppermint, so I think that'll be a perfect little snackable situation. Okay, we had some technical difficulties again, but we got on. It was great. It got me so inspired to just get organized. We got so many great tips out of her. I'm feeling so inspired, but I'm also starving. It's 3:25. I'm feeling a little, not anxious, but just like, oh wow, we still have so much to do today. But this is what always happens. I put everything on my to-do list, but I by no means put pressure on myself to have to do every single thing. So basically what I do when I'm a little overwhelmed like this, because I really need to get outside. It's sunny out, I need to get some groceries for the week. Good excuse to get out, we have to do that. But I have a lot else to do. What I do is I go to my Google Calendar and plan things out like by the hour so that I can have peace of mind to go out and go for my walk and whatever and know that like I do have enough time in the day to get through the other things I must get through. So I'm a bit of a Google Calendar snob. Record podcast intro, okay. So it is 3:30, so if I leave at 4:30 to walk and go to Trader Joe's. Then I come back, record my podcast intro, which takes 15-20 minutes. Now I can feel like I have enough time and space in my mind to get it done. It's so funny how this is like so not cold out to me. It's beautiful out. Okay, we knew this line was coming. Joe's follow anyone? These are my absolute new favorite crackers. They're made with whole wheat flour, flaxseed, like I'm sure there's some stuff in here that's not great, but taste really good. I needed some more almond flour and coconut sugar for baking because I've been on such a baking kick. My favorite protein bars are Go Macro. They're great because they don't hurt my stomach. I get the peanut butter chocolate chip ones. Then my favorite pasta that I make like probably every single week, it's organic brown rice quinoa fusilli. It's also gluten-free. Trader Joe's has such good peanut butter. I get creamy for baking and crunchy for like oatmeal and everything else. I go through them so quickly. Some raspberries, some frozen blueberries for smoothies, organic ground chicken to make bolognese with that pasta this week. So I got stuff that's like gonna last a little longer. I got sardines and olive oil. They're great from Trader Joe's. Some more feta cheese, and I ran out of organic maple syrup, and that is my haul. little taste test. Real good. It is 5 o'clock, even though it's very sunny. I really want to like get to know you guys, especially while we're still pretty small. So I kind of want to do a live YouTube video because I've been wanting to do like a journal with me as I'm getting into journal prompts. And I also really want to know like what are your morning rituals? What's your favorite self-care ritual? So you can comment them here, but I also would love to do a live video where we have a chat about, you know, our mental health rituals, self-care rituals, and then do some journaling together before bed or something. Let me know if you'd be into that. If you are, I would do it once we hit 3,000 subscribers if you're into it. Thank you for spending the day with me. I hope it was helpful. I hope it gave you some insight into my life as a part-time content creator. I will definitely see you guys next time. Please don't forget to subscribe so you can join our amazing community if you're not a part of it already. And if you are and you made it this far into the vlog, please comment down below because I must know who you are. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm and helps people find us. I will see you guys next time. Stay healthy and wear a mask. I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like you get the message. Mwah.